Imagine, you buy a freshly picked apple that costs $1 at the grocery store and toss it away in the trash. That means you throw away $1 for nothing. Now, what if everyone in the world did the same thing as you did? Let's do the math, shall we? There are 7.8 billion people living in the world right now. If we time the price of the apple with the total of living people, it will cost $7.8 billion. That's insane, right? That's just the cost of one apple. How about the other food that we throw away? How much money will it cost?
Estimated 1.3 billion tons of food wasted every year, with Indonesia producing 121 kilograms, which categorized as household 77, food service 28, and retail operation 16.
Now, let us see what factors that causes food waste. The first factor is lack of food handling practice. So food handling is preparing food that is safe for public consumption. Why is this one of the factors? So food handling practice are divided into 4 categories: clean, separate, cook, and chill. And this category are further divided into byproducts like dairy, meat, fish, vegetable, fruit, dry, and frozen food. Lack of food handling practice make us not know basic thing about preparing and storing our food, and this ignorance will make us waste food. The second factor is food distribution error. Do you know that supermarket food ingredients have gone through the distribution process from various places? The ingredients are sent for a local or international farm or food factories. Sometimes during the delivering process, there are errors that happen that makes the food they deliver cannot be consumed. This incident happened a lot in Indonesia. Sometimes because the distance is too far or the road are bad with many potholes, make many food package open so that the food is contaminated with bacteria and cannot be consumed. Last but not least is panic buying. Panic buying is increasing rapidly during the current pandemic era. We buy more than we need with the thought that, it will run out if we don't buy it now. I think all of us remember the early day of the pandemic when eggs, instant noodles, canned food, oils, and cereals ran out literally everywhere. CEO and co-founder of Garda Pangan Food Bank Eva Bakhtiar said the most food waste is created when consumers buy food in large quantity. Like panic buying. She mentioned panic buying trigger food waste because people easily forget about the expiration date of the food they buy and can keep track of which food are going to spoil soon because they piled up.
Did you know the impact of food waste? First, environments became polluted. Water becomes polluted and undrinkable, which can kill wildlife, especially animals and plants that need water. Water source is also decreased every year. Besides the water, the land can also be polluted as the land becomes inhabited for growing crops. Some land are used as garbage dumps for massive trash. It will release a methane gas which can affect climate change and pollute the air. Food security is threatened. Food waste can result in decreased food supplies, which means it can cause food hunger around the world. The Food and Agriculture Organization said that 1/4 of the wasted food can feed a lot of hungry people. If this keep continue, the upcoming generation will have the access of food security privilege. The impact of the economics with Bappenas and other studies stated that Indonesia throw away 23 to 48 million tons per year, which equal for 213 to 551 trillion rupiah per year. Imagine how much money were lost just because food waste when it can be used for Indonesia to become an advanced country.
What can we do as an individual? What can we do to participate in this huge issue? With more food being wasted, landfills continue to inch higher and higher every time. It is attracting wildlife of all sorts and putting the delicate ecosystems out of balance. This is why we can give you some solutions to it, starting from yourself and your family. Change your grocery planning. That means you can plan all of your shopping activities. We can give you tips to do smart shopping. First, you can ask for a small portion. Especially if you live alone, try to match your own portion. Second, you can try the first in, first out method. This method means you have to know the expiration dates, so you can throw away the old food first, not the fresh and good food being thrown. Make your own weekly menu. First, you can list all of the menu that you want for the whole week. Example, you want a grilled chicken for Monday. For Tuesday, you want to make a fish soup. You can list any ingredients of the grilled chicken and all of the other menu you choose. How much do you need for each ingredient? For instance, you need 10 grams of rosemary for one meal. In that week, you'll just have 10 grams of them, not more than that. That will use up a lot of time and money because you will do groceries more than you do before. You have to do shopping repeatedly, at least once a week, not once in a month. Now, the question is, will this solution erase food waste in the world? Unfortunately, the answer will be no. Because fixing this problematic problem that been rooting for ages is not that easy. But if we all implement the solution, we absolutely could reduce food waste up to 75%, because 75% of food wasted is in the consumer hand.
Now, as the world is getting richer and richer, consumer level food waste is likely to become more and more of a problem. So now the decision is in our hand as a consumer. Will we take an action to reduce food waste? Will we take part of making our environment better? This decision is on you. Either you take a part of reducing food waste or not. Either you do something or ignore it.